Guys, welcome back. I don't know if this is the lock-in series or the crash out series at this point. I know that somebody posted my crash out video on Reddit because now I have a bunch of Redditor comments. Snake oils. I basically could head to toe I could name something I would change about myself. If I could. And mentally, maybe that's the issue. I don't know. I got this thing. They said to do it 1 page a day. So I think I'm just gonna do it with like my nightly journaling. And at first I was kind of like, how is this gonna work? Because I'm gonna write in the answers and then what? Like, I already know that I have these thoughts, right? But then it has, like, this app in here. So I think you can, like, put in your answers into the app and then do it like that. So, TikTok shop. This is more so the snake oil portion. This is the apple cider vinegar, which is supposed to help, like, your sleep and stress and the make you look like you're on snow one. This ashwagandha is relax, restore, unwind. So I think this is the one that's supposed to help with your stress and your sleep. I don't sleep, especially now that YouTube has an update that's mandatory and it requires iOS 15 or later for some reason. And now I can't watch YouTube when I go to bed. And this is the Matcha Mind. So this is supposed to help your focus. So this should help me lock in. Oh, it says all this stuff right here. Brain health, focus, attention. This is take 1 to 2 gummies 3 times a day. I think I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm gonna take 1 of each every day because I don't wanna, like, do any of these have the same ingredient? Okay, well they don't, but that's why I have to check this green one, because if it has mint. And I'm thinking the one that helps with stress will also help my hair stop falling out so much. So I'm gonna do a before and after for that. And I'm also ordering pumpkin seed oil because that's supposed to stop your hair from falling out. And it's also, more importantly for me probably, is supposed to help your bladder control. And because I have so many kidney issues, yeah, that would be helpful. Alright, day 2 of taking these things. I almost feel like my bloating is worse today. And my belly is looking bigger. My face is looking bigger. And I think these are also supposed to curb your appetite, and I was hungry as fuck yesterday. I wasn't eating that, like, too much either because, you know, I was at work, but I was, like, my stomach rumbling all day and night. So, I don't know if that's part of the process. These ones are delicious. I definitely was not relaxed either. But I think I have to wait for them to build up in my system. It's gonna take a while because I don't even take the serving size. I don't want to just like. I don't want to take too many gummies. Look at all these I take. Oh shit. Day 3. I don't know if I've had any improvements. I feel like I'm even bigger, like my belly looks ginormous, gargantuan right now. I don't know if it, like, my body is just redistributing fat to get rid of it faster, or if they just haven't been working yet, because it's only day 3. And I also haven't been taking them as instructed. I've only been taking one of each. And then also, I have been very gassy. I kind of already was, I feel like just lately. But it's definitely, I have been having more movement. I've been blowing it up. I've been shitting at least once a day. Probably like 2 or 3 times. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm not gonna check back in again about this for 2 weeks. If I don't see any notable improvement, I'm gonna start taking them as instructed, because it says like you'll notice a difference in 2 weeks. Also, I will check in again because I'm ordering another snake oil. It's supposed to help with bladder control, and I have had to pee a lot lately, and I don't know if it's because of these things or if it is just coincidence, because I've been, yeah. Here is the before on my face. Day 3 tuck in. Hold on. I feel like actually, like, my face have a little bit of looseness here. I think it's supposed to firm up and then more firmer. So maybe it is. Maybe my fat is just redistributing, and then it's gonna go. I don't know. It's kind of not. I think they're not so bad. Not too bad. The final snake oil. This is supposed to stop my hair from falling out. So I kind of don't think my hair growth is the issue. I think it falls out in gigantic clumps, and then my hair can't keep up with growing back. This is not only supposed to do that, it's also supposed to help me have more bladder control, and currently I am a slave to my bladder. I can literally pee, stand up, wash my hands, have to pee again, have to turn right back around. So I hope this works. Basically, only day 3 of taking these, I think. And I noticed that I could actually feel myself, like, kind of maybe have to pee, like 30 minutes before I actually had to leave to go to the bathroom. And even then, like, the bathrooms are really far away at work, and there was no spillage. And usually, every time I have to pee, it's like I have to be in the bathroom right now or else I'm gonna piss my pants. Like, not actually, but like a little bit will come out. And it's really embarrassing. It makes me wanna blow my brains out. But also, the other thing I'm supposed to stop doing is your hair falling out. And when I was in the shower, instead of a ginormous clump of hair coming out, it was only like a couple strands, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I feel like these are having the opposite effects. I'm more sluggish. I feel like I'm fatter. And I have more brain fog. But the one thing I did notice about the fat is it's not like a hard lump. It's more malleable, so I can actually like squish it down. So maybe that means it's easier to get rid of. I don't know. But I have started taking the recommended. Well, it's not recommended. They recommend even more, but I'm doing 2 in the morning and 2 at night now. Not so bad. Not too bad. But I'm kind of trying to take it for the other stuff that it's supposed to help more. I feel like actually it's like the skinny legend is just. This is also difficult because I'm pretty sure I have body dysmorphia, like a mofo. So, and my hair, I have noticed that I have less bald spots. My hair is still incredibly thin, but it's always been thin. But there's less big, gigantic holes in my hair, like when I tie it back. And I've seen a lot more like little hairs. So that means my hairs are growing faster than it's falling out, which is good. These taste nasty, but these are separate snake oil. The green and blue ones are bussin', and I kind of just want to keep buying them just because I like how they taste. But as for the journal, I discovered I have a bunch of stuff on me.
That's the problem with when it snows. It's the byproduct of what we snow creates. Ice and sludge.
Figure out how to not have a victim complex. Even though I have all 4 of the like inner child PTSD wounds things. So I'm on my last one of this, and also the matcha mine, they recommend you only to get the 1 time a day, not twice, so I have more of those right now. But I did go ahead and reorder them solely because they taste good, and also because routine, I feel like, is more important with changing yourself than anything. It really doesn't matter what snake oil you put in because it's about the routine of doing it. I can't tell you if these have done any of the things they've promised to. What do you say? Actually, the pumpkin seed oil I think is actually working because there's a lot of little hairs growing in. I haven't been having these warning shots. But as for like the fupa snatcher, like I don't think that's I don't know about all that. I'm like the same size, if not bigger. And it's supposed to make you stop having cravings, sweet treats. That just might not be possible for someone like me. Because I like the idea, the relaxing idea of having a sweet treat. It's not necessarily that I'm like hungry for one. So, I don't know. I've been trying out these snake oils for quite some time now. And here's my conclusion. So the shadow work journal, which seemed like the most real of anything, it's kind of hit or miss. I don't know. It kind of feels like it would be helpful for someone with like anxiety and maybe some other little things, but for someone with actual PTSD, like this thing just saying, what's your biggest problem in life and why is that your fault? That doesn't really help because this isn't really... Hello, puppy. I feel as if these have done the exact opposite of what they had promised. I feel like I'm way worse at talking, way worse at paying attention to things, my brain, I feel like, is deteriorating after taking these. Again, with the ashwagandha, I'm fucking stressed all the time. So I don't know if just starting to take these made my body produce the actual, like, things less or something. But yeah, all of these are having the exact opposite effects. The apple cider vinegar, I've never been more fat and big and bloated and hungry and starving all the time in my life. I'm fucking fat and I'm fucking starving at all hours of the day and night. And it was supposed to curb my appetite and make me lose weight. So I don't know what the fuck that's all about. I did buy these though. And I haven't been wearing my heart rate monitor because I'm going to get a new one. So I don't really know if these are working yet. And I did switch to a, but here's some good news here. And I think I'm going to try taking the woman's multivitamin, but right now I'm taking a gigantic one I got from Sam's Club first. And then I'll start taking the Goalie one because it seems like it might be a little bit, I don't know. But the thing is, pumpkin seed oil, that shit actually works, okay? My skin was clear, my hair was not falling out so much, and I noticed because I ran out and then I didn't order it again, it's bad. And like the bladder control, it also helps with that quite a bit too. You gotta do what works for you and not what's advertised to you. Hello, Bobby. And yeah, so I recommend pumpkin seed oil. I recommend like biotin as a vitamin. I think that works pretty well. But like a woman's multivitamin will usually have biotin in it, so you could just take like one of those. And then I think generally these snake oils are not going to be as effective as exercising, eating goodly, and doing things you enjoy. I think those will help you a lot better. They prey on desperation. So you know to bye, subscribe, see you later, all you haters. It's hard to snap with these.